Alright, we're gonna be watching me. This is playing Soldier and Torbjorn and Sombra, actually. Throwing out some random ones. And this is gonna be Masters 4 on Numbani. So this game, the reason why we're watching this one is it's a good example of coming back from bad rounds, right? I think way too often, especially at lower ranks, people think, oh, we had a bad first round, like, we're gonna lose the game. In this one, the enemy team is going to steamroll us in the first round, just like absolutely run over us. And a big part of that problem is me, right? So I'm going to get caught out of position like over and over and over again because I'm completely not expecting how aggressive and how fast the opposing team is. So that combined with the fact that like my team doesn't necessarily do enough to help me out, right? Which, you know, granted, like starts from me. Like, to be very clear, like it's my fault for like these deaths. But like my team not being able to help me out and like kind of cover that up means that I have almost no impact in the first round. That being said, I'm able to come back and play on. And to give you kind of like an idea of like what kind of happens, like after the end of the first round, I think I am 1-6, right? I have 1 limb and 6 deaths. I don't even know if I have a final blow. The only limb I have might be assisted, which is like garbage. And so I don't think anybody on our team, I think like if we imagine what the limbs were, I think it was like, you know, limbs, deaths, you know, and then, so like I'm over, right? I'm at like 1-6 or something like that. And the Zen's over here is at like 5-5, and everybody else is like somewhere between like 1-3 and 5. And so the Zen on my team is like talking a whole bunch of shit at the half because he's like, come on, guys, like especially DPS, especially Soldier, because I think the Reaper was like, you know, 3-5 or something, right? He's like, oh, like you guys need to pick it up. Like, I'm doing your jobs for you. Which, in general, I tell people, don't talk shit about your team. Never, ever is it going to help you. There is no way that talking trash to your teammates is going to improve your chance of winning the game. I get that you're frustrated. I get that you want to vent. I'm just saying, if you actually want to win, that's not helpful. So what did I do is like the advice I give everybody else is like, look, didn't like what Zen said. Couldn't imagine they're going to say anything that's particularly helpful. Left voice chat. Just focus, right? And figuring out how to adapt from kind of round 1 to round 2 and then subsequently going on and on in order to be able to win the game is really, really important. All right. So let's start. I'm going to start at the beginning. Scouting, just trying to figure out what they were. Trying to get some free helix. I see the Winston. I immediately know I need to book it. So my instinct right now is I need to run. Run fast, super fast, because they're playing Winston here, and I can see where my team is set up. I do not want to be here. If I'm standing here, the Winston jumps, we're going to lose this fight for sure. So I need to get all the way over, ideally into this back corner, because here the Winston cannot easily jump. The Winston has to walk really far forwards in order to be able to jump, make this jump. So I want to play somewhere all the way in the back, which means I need to run. But look, it's just the Winston here. That's fine. We're good. What I don't know is they also have a Lucio. Right? And not only do they have a Lucio, they have a Reddit Lucio. So watch it from the Lucio's perspective. This is nuts, right? Like, again, play it back from my perspective. I'm like, okay, cool. Helix, all right. I'm like, okay, wait, no, I'm out of here. As soon as I'm like, okay, there's a Winston, I gotta rotate. I'm rotating. I'm like, look, I should be perfectly safe here. I have 4 teammates above me, right? 2 supports. Everybody's alive. I'm basically in LOS right now. I should be completely fine, right? No, because the Lucio's booking it towards me, and this Tracer is burning every blink to try to catch up to me. This is crazy. She enters the room with no blinks. She triple blinked in here. Again, this is an easy, like, I have the mini here as well, right? Like, it's not like I'm not like completely foolish here. If it's only one of them here, there's no problem. Not only would I not die, I can almost guarantee that I would either kill them or force rewind, right? Like, I'm not going to lose this fight here. I would also note that I have a whole team here as well that they just ran past. I get it. Like, the team doesn't have like a ton of time to react to this. Like, obviously Lucio takes this like lower route, and then as the Tracer takes the inside route. But I'm just like shocked, like nobody, because they can hear it, right? You can hear, if you're standing high ground here, you hear me booking it, right? They hear the Tracer going, right? Blink, right? And they hear the Lucio jumping too. I would register right now that, hey, look, they're hunting somebody based on how fast they're going, because there's no way the Tracer would be burning this many blinks in this situation if she's not if she's not hunting someone for a kill. No Tracer here triple blinks at Masters plus unless they think they're about to get a kill. Because if she's forced to rewind here, she has no impact for the next like 20 seconds. It's a crazy amount of like commitment to this dive. But like again, nobody's able to react to it in time. Like, again, if anybody does literally anything here, it changes the outcome completely. But obviously, great play by them, right? Die, unfortunate. That's a big deal. So I'm gonna come back here. I'm like, all right, wow, that was really fast. So we're gonna lose the first point right away. Play out. Just spam a little bit. So the Winston's gonna dive me, or no, Lucio's gonna knock me off. So this is actually a really big play because I'm in a really good position. And I'm like, wait, I'm thinking in my head, how did he even knock me off? Watch it from my perspective. So I heard the step right there, and then I get knocked off. How did I get knocked off from behind? Well, let's look at it from Lucio's perspective. So I was wondering, because I didn't see Lucio, right? I'm obviously thinking about the Lucio because he just caught me out of position before. This Lucio, I would not have heard it until right now. If I looked, I wouldn't have seen him because he would have been already around the corner. Loops in behind and immediately knocks us off the map. Knocks me off the... sorry, I'm dying over here. Knocks me off the ledge. This is nuts, right? This is a crazy rollout. I mean, honestly, it's like that hard, but like it's not something that I'm used to / expecting. So I'm like, okay, wow, that was a big deal. And it takes me away from a very, very strong position that otherwise I could have, forced the Winston jump into me. I put a heal station, burn him down, etc., etc. Lucio's committing on me. Tracer's committing on me. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, this is unfortunate. Right. Again, I'm trying to apply pressure because like I need to. Like if I'm not shooting people, we're going to lose this no matter what. Right. Obviously, none of this is going particularly well. So, Lucio here, missed the helix. Right. Send frags, good. Right. Nailed Winston. Okay, well I run away. Not a ton I can do here. And I die. Unfortunately, Zen can't see me, and my Ana can't see me in time. I mean, it's tough from her perspective too to be able to get this save. So that's death number 2. Unfortunate. All right, we're gonna run out here. We're gonna try to take high ground. Winston jumps. Okay, fine. I knew this was gonna happen. I'm like, look, all right, it is what it is. I run out here. I put down heal station, which normally I wouldn't, but because of how aggressive they've been lately, and because I have no freaking clue where the Lucio is, I don't want to die here to something stupid, and we need to contest here. So, forcing heal station here is a big deal. Lucio's here. Okay. Well, not much I can do here. Just chilling. Wait, right? Right through the shield. Lucio knocks me off. Super annoying. Going for the trace here. I knew she didn't have blinks there too. I just didn't have helix to kill her. Alright, so the soldier's going to pop overclock. I'm going to stick this out because I can't not take this fight, right? The card is about to cap. My life doesn't matter here if they cap anyway. So I'm really trying to bait this out and just taking a chance that she's not going to kill me through this. Winston jumps in. Okay, nothing I can do about that. So I walk forwards. Okay, they pop beat, and I'm like, well, I think we're screwed here no matter what, right? Like, what? Half the team is invulnerable, and the other half the team is in a bubble, so it's not going to work. So that's step number 3. Run back to high ground, because we're still holding it, thankfully. And guess what? Yet another nano Winston. This is soldier life sometimes. Just, I mean, people are going to dive you like over and over and over again. The most important thing is to not die, right? Like, force them to use something to try to get you. So I go after the backline here. I should have hit that helix. Alright, turn back. Nothing super exciting. Go back to high ground. Yep, being super annoying. Because besides Winston, they don't really have any other good way. Winston and Lucio are the only ones who can conceivably get me off high ground. So they swapped Ramatra, which I was thrilled at. When I saw the Ramatra, I'm like, I think they are underestimating how valuable I can be. Because, like, yeah, I haven't actually had really any impact yet, but a big part of that is because I keep getting dove right away. So without the Ramatra, I can stay high ground indefinitely. Lucio tries to fight me. I'm like, okay, cool. Right. Helix, he's low. He knocks me off. Very, very annoying. I just really wanted to kill there. I pop Visor here because I figure, look, this is probably going to be final fight because I saw that we're getting run over in the front. So I'm like, look, I need to start applying pressure. I wonder if I actually had any other targets right now. Yeah, I don't think so. This disruptor is rough. The Ana's going to miss a dart on me here. I knew it right away. I think she's going to miss 2 even. I knew my Ana was next to me, I was expecting to heal, but since I didn't get it, I figure... Yeah. And she also happened to be reloading, too. She sees the Zen low as well. Yeah, one dart in on me, and then she tries to... Second dart's on target. Yeah, then she hits them all at that point. But then goes back to try to heal the Zen, which I get. Zen was actually low. Alright, anyway, that's that. So obviously, that's what, death number 4 now. Trying to light the Ramatra, I'll try to save my Ana, but again, it's not going to make a difference. I'm going to go to the left, right, take the side angle. Trying to farm Visor as soon as I can. Still lots of spam coming on the left. Overclock popped. I'm challenging it right now because I'm like concerned that if I don't challenge it, like the soldier's gonna wipe my team anyway. So at least until I take one shot, because she can't one tap me. So even if she hits the headshot, then I can retreat and just not take the fight. I'm out here lighting him up. Nano gets popped again. This is like super hard, right? Like the tanks just keep getting Nano in positions where it's gonna allow him to create a ton of space. But like our nanos are not really doing a whole lot. And granted, like we're always on the back foot, but it's like tough. I'm not necessarily saying it's our honest fault. I'm just saying like overall we're like not doing a great job like kind of working together to do anything. Ana hits this like outstanding sleep. But like what's really my option here? You know? There's like the Rancher is behind me, the Tracer's on this side, our Zen is trancing out on right side. But like why even go over here? I guess Zen's trying to stay alive over here, but yeah, that's not gonna work. So that's like what 5-6 deaths, whatever it ends up being. Anyway, so Zen's talking trash here. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm still, believe it or not, despite the fact that we just got steamrolled, there's 2 minutes and 33 seconds after a full cap, I still feel very confident. God, this coughing. I still feel very, very confident that like this is a winnable game because I don't think the enemy team is actually that good, right? When you play games, there's always going to be some degree of volatility as to how well the opposing team is going to play. That doesn't necessarily mean how good the opposing players are. Sometimes the opposing team just happens to pick a comp that happens to work together, and they happen to work together at the right time, at the right place. Okay? And that's what that game felt like. I was like, I don't think these players are actually better than me. I think these players are getting lucky in terms of like the synergy that's like kind of working together that's continually being able to take me down. And I'm like, look, just give me more time, and I'm pretty sure this is going to work out fine. So, Numbani first is really, really tough one to play Soldier. I really do not like playing Soldier here. But again, as what is functionally, generally speaking, a Soldier one trick, there's not a lot of other options for me. So, Lucio out of position gets picked. Great. One note here is I'm hyper aware of looking for the Lucio. So, one of the reasons why I feel like Lucio's kind of drop off in value is when you're playing that Reddit Lucio like and you're like hyper aggressive, it works, but if the enemy team is expecting it all the time, it drops off in value a lot. So when I'm like, look, hey, as you see, I turn right away and I'm looking for him, because this kind of stuff, yeah, I mean, again, it's like he obviously could avoid it. There's like no reason for him to be this aggressive in this situation, but I'm just noting that like people adapt to your play, and Lucio in particular, like at some level, there's only so much you can do to dodge, and like yeah, there's a lot of techniques about it, but it does drop off in value a lot when people are thinking about it. In a similar way that like camping around a corner and killing people as like Reaper or Junkrat, like that drops off if you're doing it all the time because then people are looking for it. It's when you have the full element of surprise, that's when it's most effective. Alright, so I know there's a Sojourn over here, right, trying to take a little bit of duel. So she doesn't have the ability to kill me until she gets charged, which is why I can take that fight. Put heal station, right, want to be taking this fight over here. She hits it, no problem, right, can't kill me. That's fine, run back, get the Mega. Go again. Because like I gotta be creating a little bit of space here, and that's what I'm doing right now is poking her down. I have a Mega and I have heal station to be able to continue applying pressure, so like this will work just fine. So even though I'm not doing a ton here, just keeping the Sojourn from being able to do anything is good. I also realized that a legitimate place to fight from is in this room, in this direction. Because neither high ground can actually get at you very easily if you're trying to force Soldier Numbani first, which I would not recommend. Don't be like me. Yeah, learn how to play another hero with actual mobility. Once again, you see the heal station that normally I wouldn't pop, but in this game, because I've already been punished multiple times, I'm playing very safe. Ramacha's here, the fight's already over, so we're gonna skip forwards. So, fine, Lucio wants to be here. Now I, like, very, very bloodthirsty for the Lucio, because he's already killed me multiple times, and I'm like, look, you want to be aggressive? Fine, I'm gonna punish you every single time you try to do it. Baptiste is here, light him up, great, get the kill. See, so like now we're starting to roll, right? Lucio died. Well, Lucio, I killed the Lucio first, right? I had to get that Lucio kill on the first point. That starts them losing, and then I distracted the soldier enough for us to be able to push in and take the win. Here, killed Lucio, right, along with the Roadhog, and then killed the Baptiste. Now there are no supports. Continue the steamroll. Kill Lamp quickly. I really didn't need to, but force the habit. So I think about rotating to the right side, and I realize I don't actually want to be up there because I think Lucio will knock me off right away. So I'd rather take this long angle and just keep poking. Because I also know I have Visor coming soon, and it's going to be easier to Visor from down here. Because most likely, they are not going to run forward, like only the tank will be here. I'm going to need to kill supports in the back, so I actually want to play low ground for now. Lucio here, once again, trying to poke him down. Disruptor shot strong, right? Try to move off the angle. Repushing. Lucio low. Right? If a Helix hits, then, you know, it's big. Right? Vortex gets popped on me. Great. Excellent. Right? That's not a good use of a Vortex. I'm able to escape right away. Lucio, once again, too aggressive. Dies. Every Lucio eventually is going to make mistakes. Right? And this Lucio's not learning, right? That's like his third death in a row where he died first. That's like unacceptable. He's throwing it for his team. So the goal here was, look, I got multiple heroes up here. I got one hero down here. That's 3 over here. Like, if I just kill them all or force them back, we cap and we win. And Ramacha has shield, but I can jump over the shield by using the truck. So I'm not worried about it. So I force them all inside. Lamp goes off. So window gets popped. So we're all just dueling to the death right now. But it's like, this is okay, right? I mean, it is what it is. If Baptiste just throws Lamp, like, I'm totally good here. But Ramacha walks up to try to force the fight on me. But, you know, with heal station, able to survive, right? Stay alive just long enough. Lamp comes out. Once Lamp comes out, I'm definitely good. And, again, because of the pressure, it's like I didn't actually kill anybody with Visor, but just forcing them all back just means we cap now, right? Because the tank gets completely isolated. I force everyone else back. Everyone, like, window gets forced here to try to stop me. Still not enough. And then we're going to end up capping, right? See, like, again, his backline has no ability to try to save the Ramacha here. Trying to be aggressive here. Land the Helix. That's why I go for those Helixes, by the way. Alright, so this is going to be a big moment, but it's not good for me. So I'm going to take this off angle on the left side and start applying pressure. Note, for a second, look at the clock. Remember, we got completely steamrolled. I don't think I got a single kill in the first round, and we have 5 minutes and 8 seconds to 2:33 right now. Obviously, we haven't capped it all the way. I'm just noting that, like, we're doing a really good job coming back here. So, look for the off angle. I really need to start firing Helix first here in these situations. Soldier's rotating over. I know the soldier's going to start taking the fight with me, looking for it. Right, he's slow playing. I see the Zen. Right, Helix the Zen. Run back. I come back again, right? I'm just trying to fake them to think I'm rotating towards main, but I'm actually coming right back towards the off angle. I put heal station down because I know this is very likely to be a commit here. I'm trying to get a kill. Missed the Zen barely. So soldier's going to push me here. I would just note, this is not a good angle for the soldier to fight me, okay? I have high ground. I have better cover here. I'm already in heal station. He has mini, and he has heal station. He does not have heal station anymore. I think I forced it out earlier. Somebody forced it out. Yeah, I forced heal station out earlier. So he has no heal station. Okay, he has no heal station. He's on low ground right now, and he only has the mini here. I also have my Zen with me, or at least I thought I had the Zen with me. But this soldier is going to take this route, and then he's actually going to kill me with this Helix rocket. This is a great play by him. However, I will note, if he doesn't land this Helix rocket, he throws the game. And I don't know if he knew this, right? If this Helix rocket does not kill me right now, like if he misses it and hits the wall behind me, I have Harmony here, I have high ground advantage, and I have Helix coming up in like 2-ish seconds. He's virtually guaranteed to die right now. Like, he can't escape. There's no way he can run all the way over here without me killing him. So he's going to go get the mini, duel it out, but like with Harmony Orb and better cover, I just play slow here. Eventually he licks his feet, kill him, and I have full control of left side, and I'm almost assuredly going to win. So big risk reward situation for him. I would not have done that. I think that was a crazy play by him to try that, and I was surprised he did it. But he pulled it off, and so good, right? I would say that the odds of him winning that fight, yeah, I mean, he knew I didn't have Helix. I would say the odds of him killing me there, maybe 40, 45%, not bad, but I'm just noting that if the cost is we lose the game, that's not a risk that I'd be willing to take. And you might say that it might seem like weird where I'm like, oh, I'm nitpicking somebody for killing me. It becomes relevant because we're always doing cost value analysis. Okay, always doing cost value analysis. And later on, I'm going to take control of that edge and then win that fight, win the game effectively with it. Burning Ramattra, I'm trying to force Nemesis out. Oh, shield. Right. Helix and the Sojourn, pushing up. Right, I'm farming Visor as fast as I can. Shooting backline. Going left side. I know that Soldier's got to be responding soon, but I've got to do as much damage as I can right now. So, heal station gets popped. Now, I pop Visor. Soldier gets forced back. Baptiste is dead. Excellent. Zen's forced back, and I know the Soldier's going to turn back. You see, I didn't even need to wait for the Soldier to turn back. I know as soon as I finish shooting the Zen, I snap right back to the Soldier. Light him up again. He's nearly dead. And then I'm going to get killed by the Soldier all the way across from here. So this I did not take into account, right? Like that part I did not clock, and I probably should have backed away from the angle at that point in time. But this is more than enough space for my team to just walk in from here, right? Killing the Baptiste, forcing everybody again, right? Zen's trapped over here. All cooldowns forced by everybody else. There's nothing they can do to stop this now, right? Easy walk in by them. That's the big part is me, and that's what I mean by taking control of that left side. If the Soldier failed to kill me there, I kill him and then flip the entire point like 30, 40 seconds earlier. It's a very large risk to take. All right, so look at the times. Right, 2:59, 2 minutes. We have a 1 minute advantage despite getting steamrolled in the first round. All right, why am I playing Torb here? Well, let's think about this. How did we lose the first point in the first defense? Well, we lost because of a Lucio, and we lost because of a Winston, and we lost because of a Tracer. Who is good against all three of those? Torb, right? The turret is super annoying for Tracer, for Lucio, and Torbjorn himself can 1v1 Winston. So, yeah, like this is very strong. They're definitely not going to be expecting a Torb here because they had not seen it all game so far, and so Torb is an excellent surprise pick, right? Similar to like Symmetra and other heroes, right? Bastion as well. Very powerful. Now, as to whether or not I play Torb, not really. I probably have less than 5 competitive hours with him lifetime, and I don't know, probably similar amount of hours in quick play. But it's not that hard to play. Not saying that there isn't like a lot better I could get. I'm actually going to make a mistake here and throw away the first point as a result of it. But it's still going to help me hold it for a while. Sort of. Not really, actually. Worked better in my head. If they actually ran dive, then it would have been great. But since they didn't actually run dive, it's less valuable. So nothing's really happening here, right? My team's just completely got them locked out. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm like, look, this is feeling like a full hold to me. I know there's somebody below, so I'm pinging for it. I'm spamming to make sure. You notice at this distance, I don't have to worry about Diva Bomb, right? See, the Diva Bomb doesn't actually hit me because I'm too far away. Cassie pops me. I immediately pop Overload to avoid dying here. Alright, spamming a little bit. I'm being careful because I know Sleep Dart here could potentially pick me. So Diva flies up, and then I'm going to die here. Alright. Sorry. We're taking a cough drop because otherwise I'm literally not going to get through this video. Alright. I'm sure this is going to be very annoying on the replay where you hear the cough drop. So, why do I die here? So, I'm poking right now, which is fine, right? The Soldier already has charge, I believe. Yeah, she's already charged to 87. This is not from me, right? Because she does not see me until right now. She's at 72, 87 right now, 15 charge, and she's able to pop me right away for a headshot as well, which drops me down to 41 with plus Diva Dive, and I'm going to die. I would note, I still react fast enough that I could have popped the cooldown. But which one do I pop? I pop Turret, because I don't play Torbjorn enough to have the muscle memory to, like, I hit the wrong button here, right? I should have been pushing E for Overload instead of shift for the turret. As a result, I die here. Quick note though, I get literally no help here. So the Zen has the Harmony on Baptiste instead of on me. There is no reason for the Harmony to not be on me, or maybe the Roadhog, but probably me. Because Baptiste is not going to take any damage in this situation. Like, this is not a concern. So I have no Harmony here. And then also for the Baptiste is going to see this. Start taking damage, and he's going to pop Regen Burst, which is obviously not going to reach anywhere close to far enough, instead of popping a grenade right away. Any of those things would have saved me here, or me hitting Overload correctly, right? Core problem, still me. I'm just noting that I didn't get any help from my supports in the situation. So we're going to run back. My team's going to do a good job contesting. Our turret's coming out. Poking him down. Roadhog's doing a good job surviving on point. I'm just poking the D.Va down because a lot of damage coming out of this. Right, I reload. Put turret in a better spot. Now I'm going to pop Overload. Right, D.Va's low. Alright, and then easy cleanup from here. And that's it. Okay, 3 minutes, 98.1. So, as I mentioned earlier, it really sucks playing Soldier on first point attack. First point defense is fine. So I decided to go Sombra here, because I'm like, look, I started playing Sombra. Like, really started playing Sombra. We have 3 minutes. Should be doable. I'm not, like, trying to throw this game, to be clear. I just don't feel like playing Soldier here necessarily increases my chance of winning, so I might as well practice Sombra as well. Now, here's the problem. As Sombra, the default keys for PC are her teleport is on E, and her hack is on Shift. Well, this is very weird, because on PC, Shift is usually used for movement skills, right? So for example, Fade is here, right? And then also boosters for thrusters for D.Va, among many examples. Shift is usually your movement skill. For Sombra, for whatever reason, it's the other way around, which throws things off. And I actually tried changing it earlier, but there's like a little bit confusing. But long story short is, what I'm actually trying to do right now is hack the Cassidy. Not because I think I'll get the kill, but just to apply some damage and distract them. But what I actually end up doing is translocating to him, which is not what I wanted to do. And I'm like, oh shoot, this has immediately gone poorly. And I'm going to drop, and I'm going to die here. This is a good example of what, like, cannot happen, right? I cannot be playing in a Masters game, like, hitting the wrong buttons. Like, that happened in Torb as well. And this is the issue when you play with heroes that you're less comfortable with, is that you don't have that ingrained muscle memory, and you should really be grinding them out in other formats. I'm not doing that because I'm not really planning on playing DPS that much. Like, I'm probably going to just, like, cap out at, I don't know, whatever I'm going to cap out at, Masters 2, maybe I'll get the GM, right, on Soldier, and then I'm going to probably call it quits. So, but I'm just noting here that this is what stuff like this will cost you. So I'm come back in, waiting for my team to regroup. I recognize, like, look, there are people out here, but without help, I'm not going to be able to get any kills. Just still chilling here for a while. Cassidy comes over. I'm like, look, I'll take this hack. Right? Getting low, translocate. I don't think I love this translocate, but I'm just trying to get something. I'm trying to get EMP going here. Because I do have a minute and 30 to get EMP back. I hit the Roadhog trap. Again, not a thing that I remember yet, because you just haven't played enough against Roadhog. But the good news is, my damage is going to make the Mercy nervous, and she's going to pop Valk here. And she's like, oh god. This gets her in the open. I continue burning her down, and then she's going to die. So that's big, right? That's a really, really big play. Now, granted, she definitely could have survived there. She made some mistakes, but I'm going to translocate, but she walls it off, which is unfortunate. But trade out for her. Great. Right? Unfortunately, we're not going to cap. That's fine. Right? Making some progress here. Another note here is, as Sombra, is I know that they have to touch the point at some point in time. So if we get really held up here, I can just tap the point and immediately retreat, like off the point here, for example. I know the May's coming. I'm looking to see if I have an opportunity. I'm like, yeah, I think so, right? So hack, right? Immediately force block. Great. Excellent. So wait, turn, fighting, and then the Soldier kills her. Why does the Soldier kill her? Look back to here. See how she's blocked right now? And he's like, oh, okay. She's not dodging relative to him. I say this all the time, right? is you have to always be dodging relative to your attackers. So she over here is trying to fight me. So she's dodging this way and this way, which is effective against me. But if the soldier's here, she's not dodging at all, which makes an easy kill for her. So this kill, technically the soldier gets it, but in reality, the one who actually did the important part was me. I forced out block and forced her to duel me in a direction where she is moving perpendicular to me, but not moving relative to the soldier. And you see that I knew that too. You're going to see me, after I force this out, you're going to see me turn, look, and I've clocked, soldier is here, he's probably going to help me kill the Mei. And so I stick around, because I can obviously translocate out of this if I need to. But from here, I just play slow. You see me backing up, because I'm trying to play slow here to give the soldier a chance to get the kill. So with that, that's already the first pick. First pick is the biggest kill. Always the biggest kill is the first kill, right? That's the one that takes you from 50-50 to like 75-80% chance winning. It's working the Sombra, the Mercy a little bit, translocating out for high noon, coming back out. I'd hack it, but don't need to. He gets hooked, run over, and I honestly don't really need to do anything else from here. Right? I have EMP, but they're not going to be able to do anything to stop it. Okay. As a reminder, I started this game with 6 deaths, right? I ended the first round with 6 deaths with no kills, right? And yet, from there, was still able to bring it back to the point where we're in a super winnable position. And honestly, if I didn't die right here, I don't think they would have even touched the point. Like, I think it would have been 0-0. 0.0 rather. And like, this is just a mistake by me. But even with all the mistakes, we still had 3 minutes to cap the first point in a very, very strong position. Do not give up on games. Don't let teammates who flame you, right, tilt you and make you play worse. Have confidence in yourself, right? Just play your game. Adapt. Hey, what's going wrong? How do I play differently? How do I change things up? Focus on winning, right? Even really bad stomps, really bad stomps, you can turn around. Like, getting full capped on Numbani with 3 minutes left is a stomp. There is no way you could say, like, you won, like, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 fights in the entire defensive section to have that kind of time. And we still beat their time. Right? Like, we completely rolled through on first point, second point, right? Didn't win first point, that fight in first point, didn't win a fight in second point, right? And then third point, they won, they killed me once there, right? I think they killed me once, and then we won the one right after that. So, the difference between one round to another can be huge. So, again, don't give up, right? Just focus on, how do I win? Don't worry about your teammates, don't worry about what the enemy says, just focus on winning. All right, hopefully that's helpful. I'll end there.